Today I'm going to show you how I built this great desktop microphone for my home office. It gives me a lot of great flexibility without taking up any space on my desktop essentially. It lets me do podcast recordings, Skype phone calls, so on and so forth. It gives me great sound quality through my MacBook Pro, and also lets me, it's flexible enough to let me do things such as group recordings and conference calls and so on and so forth. Starting materials are pretty basic. Two things. First, the microphone. I got the Samson CO3U with the podcasting pack. The reason I bought the podcasting pack is it comes with the desktop stand, and you'll see why I got that in a second, and the shock mount. And that's about a $200 product or so. Then I got this swing arm lamp, standard issue from Office Depot. I think it's about a $15 product. I got it in the discount bin for like $10 bucks. So the project is somewhere probably between $225 and $250. Basically all I did was I took the lamp portion off of that desktop swing arm lamp. You can see that I just removed it right out of that clamp at the end there. And I took the Samson microphone off of its standard clamp, and I drilled a hole through the end of this fixture here from the swing arm lamp that was able to receive the screw from the Samson, and then I just fitted the microphone straight on there. I tried to put the spider mount, the shock mount, on the swing arm lamp, but it was just too heavy. It just overpowers the lamp and it can't hold it up. But without the shock mount, the swing arm lamp does just fine. You can see that I've got it extended quite a ways, and there's no droop or anything. Then basically I just took a USB cable, powered it in the back of the microphone, strung it along the back of the swing arm lamp fixture, and then on over to the USB hub on my monitor. Now let me show you how this works. When I'm sitting at my desk, the microphone's in perfect position for Skype phone calls and doing podcasting recordings or screencast recordings, so on and so forth. The fixtures works just like a standard desktop lamp, so you can swing it out of the way when you're not using it. You can adjust it to put it wherever you need it when you're doing your recordings. At night, or when I need extra room on the desk, I just swing it back so it's fully out of the way. It doesn't bother me at all. And then here's the neat part. When I need to do a group recording or have a conference call on Skype and I've got someone else in the room here, basically all you have to do is unplug USB cable here, and then unscrew the microphone from its fitting here on the swing arm. I'm going to do this with one hand, so I'm thinking this is going to drop. Basically just take this threaded connector out of the back of the microphone. And you can see they've got the microphone out of the connector there. Then you just walk it over to this great desktop stand that they give you with the podcasting pack, and then you just basically set up that connection. Let me do that real quick. So then you can see I've got the microphone in its desktop stand, and I've got an extra USB cable already hooked up, so when I make this switch I just power it up by plugging in that USB, the second USB cable in the back of the microphone. And then I've got this great setup for if we're having group phone calls, conference calls, so on and so forth. And basically the Samson's excellent because you can switch it to different modes here. Normally I have it in the center, which is kind of a front pickup pattern, but you can see if I just slide that switch to the right there, it becomes an omnidirectional microphone. Sit it in the center of the table like this, and you can have a group sitting around the table and you'll get excellent omnidirectional pickup for a conference call. It's a great project, very simple, very cheap, and it is a great tool for a home office. Hope you enjoy.